Hey everyone, Kilted Gunsmith here. Look, I'm sorry I haven't been posting a lot here on YouTube. I have been absolutely swamped with work, which is a good thing, but I feel like I'm kind of lacking on y'all. I've been busy not just with work, but with personal things as well. Um, so yeah, I do apologize for that kind of thing. So let me give you a little bit of an update. I'm doing some Cerakote today, um, and I'm trying to get things set up to where I can basically sit down and do a bunch of disassembly and cleaning videos for y'all, just of different guns. And it's going to be extremely basic. It's not going to sit here and teach you how to, thread barrels and crap like that, because that's a major liability on me. Sorry I'm shaking so much. I've got my tripod inside, but I decided to do this freehand. So yeah, with all that being said, let me show you one of the things that was a personal thing that I've been trying for the past like 6-8 years to get down here to my shop so I can work on bringing it back up to light. This here is my first pickup truck. It's a 1965 Chevrolet long wheelbase fleet side with a wood bed. It had a straight 6 in it with 3 on the tree. And yes, that is John Deere yellow, and the cab, or the outside's John Deere green, the inside is John Deere yellow. I would show y'all the inside, but they've already started making wasp nest in there, and I don't like wasp. So yeah, but it had been sitting at my parents' house for about 14 years, all completely closed up and everything else. So that was 14 years of rat pee that was inside that thing. As soon as we cracked it open, dear Jesus, it hit you like a ton of bricks, right? I mean, it was bad, but that was my first truck. Me and my dad bought it when I was about 15, and we spent every evening, every weekend, that kind of thing, when I got off work, when he got off work, that kind of thing, restoring it. Now, we weren't body guys, right? And so yeah, mechanically it worked great until I was stupid and thought I was tough stuff and blew the engine. We're not going to talk about that, but yeah, but the reason that front cap is red is because I actually hit a deer, and that came off of a salvaged one that I found. So yeah, that's why it's red. But yeah, but I also wanted to show something that was kind of interesting that someone wanted me to Cerakote. So this is an actual gun shop, and they also sell a lot of like military surplus and stuff like that. So it's an Army Navy store, right? Right. And since I've gotten into Cerakoting, I've tried to talk to them because they've got bombs hanging from the rafters and stuff like that. I was like, guys, let me do something cool with that. Let me do something cool with that. And the owner pretty much sat here and kept saying no until he finally said yes. And that's when he gave me this, right? Now, this is inert. I've already sandblasted it and everything, right? And I got to get the JB weld off the bottom of this, because what this is an M31 inert heat rifle grenade, right? So these would have been used after World War II. I think they were adopted in like 55 or 56. And then they went all the way up through the mid to late 60s. I think the Marine Corps finally got rid of them in the late 60s and went for the law, you know. So yeah, it's fascinating. It's interesting. The shape that it was in when I got it, I mean, the blue paint was about gone. There was no markings left on it. Yeah, she was just in bad shape. So I'm going to take it. I'm going to Cerakote it up military green with all the wording in military yellow. And then I've got a few other ideas for it as well. Stuff that I'm going to do that I think would look really nice. But the shop doesn't know I'm doing it yet. So yeah. That's one of my Cerakote items that I'm working on today. Another one is I've got a Beretta 92 FS. The customer is a big fan of like P51 Mustangs, so I've been working diligently with a couple of friends of mine who I know are more versed in P51s than I am on how to get a color scheme together. So we've worked all that out. I've got the stuff in the oven right now for the initial Cerakoting. And then once I get done with that one and I get done with the heat round, then I've got this AR-15 here, right? Already sandblasted. I just got to degrease it again and all that fun stuff. He wants it in Vietnam Tiger Stripe, which is such a classic and cool, in my opinion, camouflage, right? So, yeah, I've got that to do. And then I've got several guns where the customer is like, hey, I've got my shotgun. I just want it black. Okay, I can do that. It's not a problem. But it's not one of those things where I sit here and go, ooh, right? So, and on top of that, I've got like 30 something other guns that I've got to work on. I've got probably 15 more that I'm waiting on parts for. So yeah. So I do apologize for not posting as much as I can on here. So yeah. But once I get these 3 projects done and the customers like them, I will post a little video on those, just to kind of show off what I can do, right? So yeah, if y'all have any questions, concerns, or comments, or hell, if y'all got ideas for videos that you want me to do, let me know. Because I plan on doing some cleanings, a little bit of history, and then actually taking them out and shooting the guns. That's kind of what I'm looking at. So yeah. Anyways, y'all have a good one.